Okay, so let's take a look at the Chaos to Consistency program and the roadmap that's going to take you from where you are now, maybe struggling, stuck working in your business, no consistency in the team day to day, you feel you've got to be around for things to work effectively, all the way through to where you want to get to. A business that runs like clockwork, that frees you from the day to day of your operation. And one thing I want you to bear in mind all the way through this program is that systems only exist to make life easier. If a system doesn't make life easier, it's the wrong system. So as you're working through the program, keep that in mind. Is this making our customers' life easier? Is it making the team's life easier? Is it making my life easier? And we start with customer first clarity. We start with your customer experience. And we look at the ideal client. We look at who you're serving now. Are they actually the right clients for you? Do they share your values? Are they a good fit with who you want to be serving? And then we look at the perfect client, your ideal. And we give you a couple of tools to help you, one, to assess your existing client, and two, to assess the clients that you're potentially going to start working with. Because this is all about relationship. This is all about working with people who are a good fit, not those who drain your energy, drain your time, drain your resources, cost you money rather than giving you profit. So we want to understand the ideal client. Next, we're going to streamline their journey through your business, step by tiny step, pulling apart every little aspect of your customer journey and making sure that it is consistent, making sure that there's a way to make it more consistent. Do we need a template, a script, a different way of doing what we're currently doing, an automation, something that means that we're not duplicating effort? And we're looking for duplication, we're looking for blocks, we're looking for inefficiencies. So we're going to simplify and streamline your customer journey so that every customer gets a great experience. And then finally, we're going to make that journey absolutely consistent. There is only one way to cook French fries in a McDonald's, and it's the right way. There's only one way to do everything in a McDonald's restaurant. That's what gives them their consistency. So we're going to start developing the one right way to do everything along your customer journey. One right way, your business way to do each task, so that there is that consistency from team member to team member. Next, we're going to look at your high-performing team. We want to be really clear that the people in your business, again, are a good fit, that they share your values. So we're going to begin by looking at your team's DNA. If you were going to pick one team member who absolutely exemplifies everything that you want in a team member, in terms of their values, their attitude, their performance, their consistency, who would that be? And what is it that makes them that way? What is it about them that you want to replicate over and over and over again? So we're going to look at that. We're going to assess the existing team that you have, look at maybe who you're settling for, and then look at something called the people plan, looking at how you're going to plan to build your high-performing team. And that will potentially mean hiring. So our next step is all about developing a complete right first time hiring system, step by step, bit by bit, a structured, systemized way of hiring that ensures that you get it right first time, every time. And then finally, with regards to your high-performing team, it's about how you develop that team, how you make sure that you, as we did at McDonald's, train the team member to perform their task effectively and consistently, but develop them as an individual, help them to grow, to fulfill their potential, to add more value to your business. That whole phase is around developing and building this great team who are going to free you from the day-to-day. But of course, it doesn't stop there. We then have to ensure that they achieve operational excellence and that it is maintained for the long term. So we look at how you perfect performance. We get into how you give non-confrontational feedback that inspires and motivates improved performance. Day to day, but also on a more formal quarterly basis. We want every team member singing off the same hymn sheet, knowing exactly what you want them to do and then delivering on it. Then we want to make sure that we are involving them, that it is not an us and them relationship, it's a we and us. We are all in this together. We look at how you involve your team members, how you engage them. And that's through involving them in the planning and the setting of goals and the delivery of goals, obviously, but also through the communication, the effective communication. And we talk about 5 essential meetings in your business. And we give you the content of those meetings, who to involve in those meetings, when those meetings should happen. Because communication is crucial if you want to involve and engage your team and turn them into a high-performing, highly engaged team. Because an engaged team is twice as productive as a team that just turns up to work, does their job and goes home. And then finally, the final step is all about continuous improvement. It's all about maintaining everything that you've built. It's about keeping it evolving, progressing, improving. So we'll get into the continuous improvement cycle. We'll look at the foundations for continuous improvement, and we'll give you the strategies to make sure that this is not a done once and forget about it program. This is a change to the way you do business. This is a program that is designed to change your life because it changes the way your business operates. It makes your business more consistent. And your goals for the program? Well, goal 1 is to develop an operation that runs like clockwork without you needing to be there. Every team member knowing their job, performing it to your high standard, taking ownership for it, whether you're there or not. You want to get to a stage where systems run the business and your people run the systems and, of course, improve them. Goal 2 is then to halve the time you spend working in your business so that you can spend more time working on it, you can spend more time with your family. You have the choice of what you want to do with that time that you are going to save. You're getting off the hamster wheel. You're not going to be working every hour that God sends. You're not going to be looking over your team's shoulders because they are going to be doing their work, taking ownership for it without needing you there to do that. So your goal is to halve the time you spend working in your business. And your final goal is to double your team's productivity. When you hire the right people first time, and then you give them the training and development they need to do their job to your high standard without supervision, to take ownership for it, to really take pride in it, and then you give them feedback to perfect that performance, to maintain it, to help them to improve on a continuous, regular, evolving basis, then you have a team that is doubling their productivity. An engaged team is twice as productive as a disengaged team. So they are your 3 goals for this program. That's how it's going to work. Step by step, we build your route to consistency, to a consistent operation that runs like clockwork without you needing to be there. That's the aim of this program.